The way you ran off last time, I didn't think you'd come back again."
The man behind the desk grins, the gatekeeper. It's a small office space, one of many in this complex. Except this one, you can only come in after dark. It hasn't changed at all since the last time I was here. The only light in the room is the desk lamp on the little wooden desk the man sits behind. There's the one little flower in the vase on the other end corner of the desk. The carpets were still inexplicably clean. I couldn't imagine the gatekeeper ever leaving his desk. I just imagined him sitting at his desk with his grimace as the cleaning crew did their thing, staring at them without blinking. But offices like this feels too familiar, too stale. It's the exact thing I want to run from. I wonder what kind of face I have on right now. Probably something between alive and dead. I didn't shower this morning, still trapped in my suit and overcoat. Why did I bring my briefcase with me? "Yeah," I answer after the long pause. I just realized this guy has been staring at me the whole time as I was lost in my own thoughts. The man waves me over. He's not going to ask why I came back, just like how he didn't ask why I left. He's not going to tell me to think it over, nor is he going to tell me that I may not come back, that I can die there, or worse, be trapped. I set my briefcase on his desk. He looks a bit annoyed, but takes it anyway and sets it beside him.
"Let's get you stamped, then,"
the man says as he opens his drawer. He seems to shuffle around in there a bit. What else could he have in there? I do my part and place my hand on the desk. I never did like this part. I could see the mark on the desk from my last voyage, and the marks of other voyagers. He finds what he's looking for and slides the drawer back in. I clench my teeth. Without hesitation or mercy, the man strikes down through my hand with his oddly shaped vermilion dagger. My legs buckle. It's a thick and wide blade. I let out a violent grunt as I hold back some words my mother wouldn't be pleased to hear. I'd forgotten how much it hurts. Maybe my mind blocked it out. I clench my teeth, hard, stop myself from screaming. I always tell myself not to look up, but I do anyways. He's grinning at me with a curious tilt, his scrawny hand still gripping firmly on the dagger's hilt. It's as if he's asking me,
"Shouldn't you be used to this by now?
Does it still hurt you?" It's as if he's disappointed. Why do I care if he's disappointed? Why do I care what he thinks of me? He doesn't even let me explain and pulls out before I can finish my sentence. I glare at him. I want to say something. I know he kept the blade in there as long as he could for his own amusement. I know he pulled it out just before I'd say something to not even give me that satisfaction. I ought to make him bite the curb and slam down the back of his skull. I want to tell him off. I say nothing. I might have anger issues, but given what's happened lately, I don't blame myself too much. I look at my hand, blood still spurting and pooling around my palm and onto his desk. Before the blood can spill down the edges, it sucks into the gap it came from, and the wound closes. All that remains is a red seal of sort, shape of the blade wound. If I tilt my hand sideways, I always thought it looked sort of like an eye, especially with the circular patch of my skin in the center. That wasn't normal, but I knew why it was there.
"You remember why that's there?"
the gatekeeper asks as he puts away the blade. He didn't even have to clean it. "Yeah," I tell him.
"You remember the rules?"
he asks as he gets up and walks over to the door behind him. He places his hand on the knob, waiting for me to answer before turning it. "Yes." I walk over.
"You coming back this time?"
I don't have an answer. He chuckles.
"Welcome back to the Otherworld."
He smiles and knocks on the door twice.
"You want to go back to the last waypoint?"
I nod. I actually didn't know I had a choice in the matter. He opens the gate. There's only darkness on the other side. No light at the end, just pure, pulsating darkness. It's alive, and I'll enter its womb. It's almost a maddening experience. The ground below feels solid enough to walk on, but not hard. The air is thick, but neither warm nor cold.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.